So before I even start with this video, before I even start slaying bitches, let me just do this acapella. Y'all know how I get when I gotta do shit acapella. That means drop everything. Shit's about to get real. And I'm gonna need a lot of bitches to understand me. And before I even give knowledge to these bitches, let me just get pretty on these bitches real fast. You know I gotta do the hairspray when I got that. Hold up. Look. Okay. Okay. Alright.
Miss Lizzie is no longer busy. She's in a tizzy because Dante's Inferno has that wig a little bit frizzy. Let's talk about it.
Hi guys, this is ThatBarbDre. Welcome back to the channel. Here we do reviews and opinion pieces about Nicki Minaj, pop culture, world events, and politics. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and enjoy the video. First up is an old bitch. We smoking Lizzie Pack all day and all motherfucking night. The blood money colonial monarch only entitled Queen Elizabeth, dead at 96. Whose fault other than her own and her family that Black Twitter and most of America does not give a single fuck and can't find one for the life of them? Her colonial regime was based off of colonization of all other races other than their own, and basically they want these races to care when we really don't. They're gonna make these jokes, they're gonna eat her the fuck up because it's what she deserves, it's the least she deserves, and it actually doesn't affect anything at all. Talking shit does not change anything. It won't affect anyone, it won't hurt anyone. It might hurt someone's feelings for a day or two, and then we're off talking about the next motherfucker that died. That's a piece of fucking shit. That is how the world works. They're gonna talk about you when you're here, they're gonna talk about you when you're dead. Man, fuck that bitch.
Case closed, nasty.
Next we have Nicki giving the girls a spot. She teams up with Bia, JT, Akbar V, Katie Got Bands, and Malibu Mitch to join her on a Queen Mix version of her record, Super Freaky Girl. Now y'all know that's the song of the year, and the year about to be over. My favorite part was JT and Malibu Mitch's part, and I love Nicki's part. Nicki is always #1, period. But, you know, Malibu Mitch, she's fucking skated her shit, and the way that Nicki led into her shit as Malibu ended her verse, that shit was legendary. Like, I'm really so glad Nicki gave the girls a chance because, like, I don't fuck with the city girls, but JT ate it the fuck up. Like, it was giving very much.
You better eat it if you want to get invited in.
And then we got Coi being a bitter bitch. She goes on to say, industry is so weird. Only if y'all knew the half. Yuck. Anyways, flash it out now. Then she said, be careful of fake smiles. And it was just like, okay, wait a minute, Coi, because this is coming right on after all these other girls was on a track with Nicki, and you ain't get to be on the track. But we didn't hear nothing about these other bitches being on the track, so why you think that she was special enough to, you know, just have to be on the track? Like, she didn't have to do shit. She gave it to the bitches that she thought deserved it, that gave her kudos. You should have been out the ass giving her motherfucking kudos if you that butthurt about not getting a feature, babe. But anyways, moving on from that, Nicki Minaj extends her record as the rapper with the most #1s in the US iTunes history with 30. Y'all, oh my gosh, Queen Mix is already #1 and #2 in the US iTunes of all genres. We fucking love you guys so much. Thank you. These girls bodied and deserved. Yes, and period. I totally agree. And lastly, on the topic of Nicki, she then starts to shade her fucking Opps.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I just sang at your funeral. It's over for y'all.
And obviously here you can see that she is eating up Megan and Cardi in the last series of bars on her Super Freaky Girl remix, the second one. When will they learn? Next up, we have Halle Bailey as Disney's new Little Mermaid for the 2022 live-action version.
Ariel? Well, getting that role felt very surreal. It was much of a shocker for me. Even when I was asked to audition, I looked at it and I was like, me? Like, as for Ariel, that just doesn't, you know, because my image of Ariel that I've had is the red hair and the pale skin and the tail, and she was amazing to me. I loved her, like we all did. But that's what I've seen her as for so long. So even the auditioning process, I was like, I remember being so scared and so nervous. I think my dad, one time he was like, let's run through the lines. And, you know, he's like, okay. And I started reading them and I just started sobbing.
Really?
And he's like, Halle, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, I can't believe I'm even gonna go for this. But so grateful that I kind of get to reinvent Ariel and show other young, beautiful black and brown children that, hey, you can be this too. You are magical and mythical and all of the wonderful things in between as well. And so going into this, oh no, I'm gonna cry.
It's okay.
Don't cry.
I cry all the time.
But going into the filming process, I had to learn and say to myself that you can do it and it's okay, and that my sister is here, and she was. And so it was just a beautiful experience for me to kind of spread my wings in that way. But sorry, it's so embarrassing.
No.
I think the trailer looks beautiful. My only thing is I really just don't know how her hair is going to work with my idea of what it was going to be. I already knew that, of course, they were going to play on her dreads, but I really like the CGI. I do think that it wasn't that bad. Now the singing, the singing, girl. Oh, she did that. Oh, she did that. It should be common knowledge by now that all the Disney princesses are mostly required to sing their own numbers with their own vocals. I think there was only one other girl that didn't actually sing her vocals, and that was the girl that played Belle in the recent Beauty and the Beast adaptation. But other than that, like, you're supposed to sing your own shit, and she did the damn thing. Next on this big-ass chopping block, we have Ricky Martin being sued by his nephew, but now that lawsuit has been dropped. Ricky Martin has countersued his nephew for $30 million in damages for defamation. It looks like the Latin singer Ricky Martin is seeking vindication and compensation for the previous allegations from his nephew. The Living La Vida Loca singer filed a $30 million lawsuit against his nephew, Dennis Yadila Sanchez, who accused him of domestic violence and claimed to have been in a romantic relationship with his uncle back in July, per The Insider. The two appeared in court on July 21st, and the protection order against Martin was lifted. The case was never anything more than a troubled individual making false allegations with absolutely nothing to substantiate them, Martin's attorney said in a statement. Now, Martin wants justice, filing a $30 million lawsuit on Wednesday in San Juan for damages, alleging that made up this story to extort him. Martin is accusing Sanchez of attention-seeking and saying the 21-year-old has reached out to him on multiple occasions, to which he did not respond. The complaint says Sanchez sent Martin constant messages on WhatsApp and Instagram from October 2021 to January 2022, and when he didn't respond, Sanchez leaked his number on social media as an act of retaliation for the silence and lack of attention. The lawsuit says the lawyer also claims that the protection order stained Martin's reputation and threatened his business and opportunities, the report states. I honestly, truly, personally don't think that Ricky Martin was playing with his nephew's booty hole, but who's to say, right? Because people be out here doing things now. They be out here doing things. But the way that he is playing up in court like this, I do not think that he is at fault. But, you know, sometimes people that do be at fault be, you know, trying the law like they won't be caught and shit like that. But I don't think that he was doing this shit. I do find his argument to be kind of valid. Like, it did seem like a money grab. That's all it's giving to me. Because he hasn't presented any evidence, like Jennifer Huff, of harassment and abuse and all this other bullshit. It's like, babe, if you had it, you would have shown it. And then to go all the way down to the courthouse and file a lawsuit and actually go to court. I've been to court several fucking times. We ain't gonna talk about that as a story time for another day. But I know for a fact that this shit is tiring. It's like you gotta do all this extra shit. Was it worth it? Because just like Jennifer, bitch, you're gonna be hit with some sanctions when they catch your ass perjuring yourself in court. Like, the whole thing was just straight perjury and wasting the fucking court's time, and they will find a way to punish you for it.
The next case on the docket is
none other than Cardi B. Now, I don't want to be a party pooper, but Cardi B definitely is trying to look like Nicki Minaj. She has had her face done, poked and prodded and ripped apart, sliced and diced like the motherfucking Joker 86 fucking times just to achieve the look of Onika, native Trinidadian, that, she just came out looking a little bit more fishier than others. I'm sorry, but, it's just, Cardi just gives too much crunch in the face. And, obviously she had to go under the knife because her man, Offset, is obsessed and in love with Nicki Minaj still to this day. And that's why she continues to do anything and everything Nicki does, like a facial expression in her hairstyle. Right after she do it, this bitch here, she come right up under her pussy like a fucking piss drop, just coming to troll the damn internet and the bars, but she's really making herself look worse and worse and worse while Atlantic depletes the motherfucking funding that they ever gave to her and slides it on to Lizzo. I'm sorry it's giving crunch rap in the face, but you need to set a good example for culture, okay? I wonder what's going on in her head, because when she look in the mirror, she don't even see herself no more. It's a whole new bitch that the doctor then invented to make her look like Nicki so that she can get some loving out her husband before, for the next few years before they, separate, of course. Let me stop before they be like, oh, you taking it too far, you talking about her kids. Man, fuck them kids. Segueing into the next.
Rotten body corroded ass bitch, non-producing, unproductive, waste of time, walking bed bug.
We have Lil Kim and Megan Thee Stallion coming out with Plan B remix last night as Nicki drops her Queen mix with Bia, JT, Akbar V, Malibu Mitch, and all the other girls, where she then says, N-word, use a B. Your father's a B, your brother's a B, and if you keep on playing, your son gonna be a B, or something like that.
Nigga, you's a bitch. Your father's a bitch. Your brother's a bitch. Keep acting like this and your son gonna be a bitch.
Now, this song did get taken down for copyright when it was posted. I actually looked at it myself. I didn't really want to click on the video because we don't give these girls no coins, but I did click on it and press pause because, after 30 seconds, that's an official view. She wasn't getting none of that. I think that she did all right on the track, but I didn't really want to listen to it, so I might be biased. But it was all right. I don't think that it was the terrible Kim that we have seen time and time again before this track, but it just wasn't really up to par for anyone to really give a damn. And I do think that the tongue-in-cheek bullshit at the beginning of the song, where it seemed like she was coming for Nicki with the brother, son, and father line, but I just think that that was like sensationalization. But the song is really supposed to be about exes, and maybe she really is talking about an ex. That's what I honestly believe. But even if she was talking about Nicki, that's some fire that she playing with, because she know her baby cockeyed, and she know we can get in her ass about it. All right? She know damn well she don't want us to discuss all that coca and all that shit she was shoving up her arms and shit. All that prison toilet hooch she was downing. That bitch will never ever have another day where she can move throughout the ether and we ain't getting in her motherfucking ass, traveling through her large fucking intestine. Anyways, the original track was a failure, and now this remix will be a continuation of that failure. And Megan Thee Stallion's career will continue on a decline. It is September and her court case is coming up with Tory, so we shall see the court of legal opinion and public opinion decide this bitch's future. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day.